everyone, let's read another story. This one's called Play Ball, Amelia Bedelia. It's written by Peggy Parish, illustrated by Wallace Tripp. Ooh, one thing before we start. One thing to know about Amelia Bedelia. She doesn't always understand what people are saying. She's very literal, which means that she hears the words and she thinks that those words are exactly what someone's asking her to do. But the English language, the language we're speaking right now, can be kind of tricky to understand. And Amelia Bedelia doesn't always do what someone expects her to do. Let's find out how things go when she plays baseball. All right, play ball, Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia walked by the baseball field. The Grizzlies team was there. I never saw such gloomy faces, said Amelia Bedelia. Did something terrible happen? We played the Tornadoes today, said Jimmy. And Donnie has the measles. There's no one to take his place, said Tom. Ooh, it sounds like their team is short a player. What about me? Said Amelia Bedelia. You, said the boys. Great! But I don't know much about the game, said Amelia Bedelia. I will explain it to you, said Tom. The idea of baseball is to hit the ball and run to each of the bases. The other team tries to get the ball and take you out, he said. That is easy enough, said Amelia Bedelia. Maybe we should warm her up at bat, said Bob. Good idea, said Tom. Amelia Bedelia, you hit the ball when Bob throws it. All right, she said. Bob pitched the ball, but Amelia Bedelia missed it. No, said Tom. You must step in and meet the ball. Bob pitched the ball again, and Amelia Bedelia stepped in to meet it. Ouch, she said. This game hurts. Oh, so Amelia Bedelia stepped in the way of the pitch, which meant the ball hit her body. Ouch. And what they meant is that they wanted her to step closer to home plate and meet the ball with the bat. The boys taught Amelia Bedelia how to bat. Later, she said, All right, I'm warmed up. In fact, I'm hot. Then be here at 2 o'clock, said Jimmy. The game starts then. Amelia Bedelia went home. She went right up to the attic. I know there's a uniform here, said Amelia Bedelia, and there was one. She took a nip in here and a tuck there. Soon the uniform was just right. Is that a baseball uniform? I think it's a different kind of uniform. That's done, said Amelia Bedelia. Now what should I do until it's time to go? Then she saw the cookie jar. It's empty, she said. Well, I will soon fix that. Amelia Bedelia put some of this and a little bit of that into a bowl. Amelia Bedelia mixed and she rolled. Soon her cookies were all baked. There now, she said. That's done. Amelia Bedelia looked at the clock. My goodness, she said. I better be on my way. Amelia Bedelia got her things and went to the ballpark. Here she is. Here's Amelia Bedelia, cried the Grizzlies. Then play ball, said the Tornadoes. Ooh, the Tornadoes is the name of the other team that the Grizzlies are playing. The Tornadoes are up first, said Tom. Amelia Bedelia, you stand here. Catch the ball if it comes your way. All right, she said. Batter up, called the pitcher. The pitcher threw the ball. The batter hit it. He ran to first base. Get the ball, Amelia Bedelia, yelled Tom. Tag Jack before he gets to second base. I must have a tag in here somewhere, said Amelia Bedelia. She tagged Jack. Oh, can you tell? What's she putting on him? a price tag or a kind of tag that you would maybe find on things that you buy from the store. Is that what they meant by tagging him? They meant to touch him with the ball. Sort of like you play tag and you tap someone. She needs to tap him with the ball in order to get him out. Another boy came up to bat. He hit the ball. The ball landed near Amelia Bedelia. "Throw it to first base," yelled the boys. "Put Dick out." So Amelia Bedelia threw the ball to first base. Then she ran and grabbed Dick. "How far do you want him?" she called. That's not what they meant. "Amelia Bedelia," shouted the boys, "put him down." So Amelia Bedelia put Dick down. "You sure do change your minds fast," she said. "You told me to put him out." Dick got back on first base, and the game went on. The next batter missed the ball. The catcher threw the ball to the pitcher. The pitcher missed it. It's going sailing right by him. But Amelia Bedelia caught it. "Hurry, Amelia Bedelia, throw the ball," shouted the boys. "Dick is trying to steal second base." "Steal second base," said Amelia Bedelia. "That's not nice." Oh, is he actually trying to take second base? No, it just means he's running to it. Amelia Bedelia ran and picked up second base. "It's all right now, fellows," she called. "Second base is safe." "For gosh sakes, Amelia Bedelia," said the boys, "put that back." Amelia Bedelia looked puzzled. "But he was going to steal it," she said. "It's all right to steal bases," said Tom. "That's part of the game." "Oh," said Amelia Bedelia. Finally, the Tornadoes were out. They had made 2 runs. It was the Grizzlies' turn at bat. Tom was first. He struck out. Then Jimmy had his turn. He hit that ball hard. He made it to third base. Next, it was Bob's turn. He hit the ball. "Pop fly," called the pitcher. "I've got it." "Pop fly?" said Amelia Bedelia. "I didn't hear anything pop." Then it was Amelia Bedelia's turn. "Come on, Amelia Bedelia," said Bob. Make it a base hit so Jimmy can come in." "Which base should I hit?" she asked. They just meant they want her to hit the ball and get on the base. Tom said, "Just hit that ball and run to first base." "All right," said Amelia Bedelia, and that's just what she did. Jimmy scored for the Grizzlies. The team cheered. The next player struck out. The Tornadoes were at bat again. The score was Tornadoes 2, Grizzlies 1. The Grizzlies called a timeout. "Amelia Bedelia is not very good in the field," said Jimmy. "She gets all mixed up," said Tom. "Maybe she could be catcher," said Bob. The boys turned to Amelia Bedelia. "You're the catcher," said Jimmy. "What do I do?" she asked. "Stand behind the batter and catch the ball," said Jimmy. "Then throw it back to the pitcher." So Amelia Bedelia stood behind the batter. The pitcher threw the ball. The batter was about to hit it, but Amelia Bedelia pushed him out of the way. That's not what you're supposed to do when you're the catcher. And Amelia Bedelia caught the ball. "I got it, fellows," she called. The whole team groaned. Ugh. The Tornadoes were very angry. Ooh, she's not really playing by the rules. "Put her someplace else," they shouted. "Put her out." So the Grizzlies put Amelia Bedelia way out in the field. The game was not going well for the Grizzlies. The score was Tornadoes 8, Grizzlies 5. The Grizzlies were at bat. It was the last inning. They had 2 outs, the bases were loaded, and Amelia Bedelia was at bat. The Grizzlies were worried. "Please, Amelia Bedelia," they said. "Please hit that ball hard." What do you think is going to happen? You think Amelia Bedelia is going to win this game for them? Let's find out. Amelia Bedelia swung at the first ball. She missed. She swung at the second ball. And again, she missed. Let's see what happens. "Please, Amelia Bedelia, please," shouted the Grizzlies. Amelia Bedelia swung at the next ball, and oh, how she hit that ball! She did it. "Run, Amelia Bedelia, run!" yelled the boys. "Run to first base!" And Amelia Bedelia ran. "Tom says stealing is all right," she said, "so I'll just steal all the bases. I'll make sure the Grizzlies win." Amelia Bedelia scooped up first base, and second base, and third base. Is that what she's supposed to be doing? She's supposed to be running. "Home!" shouted the boys. "Run home, Amelia Bedelia." Amelia Bedelia looked puzzled, but she did not stop running. And on her way, she scooped up the home plate, too. The boys were too surprised to say a thing. Then Tom yelled, "We won! We won the game!" "Amelia Bedelia, come back!" shouted the boys. "We won!" But Amelia Bedelia was running too fast to hear. She did not stop until she reached home. There she goes running. Amelia Bedelia is fast. "That is a silly game," she said, "having me run all the way home." Suddenly she heard a roar. "Hooray! Hooray! Hooray for Amelia Bedelia!" There were the Grizzlies. "We won! The score was Grizzlies 9, Tornadoes 8, said Jimmy. "You saved the game, Amelia Bedelia." "I'm glad I could help you boys out," said Amelia Bedelia. Oh, they all look pretty happy. "Maybe we should keep Amelia Bedelia on our team," said Bob. "She could be our scorekeeper." "I'd be happy to keep your score," said Amelia Bedelia. "I have a nice box with a lock on it. Your score would be safe with me." The boys laughed. That's not what they meant by keeping score. They want her to keep score of which team scores points. But Amelia Bedelia thinks they want her to keep something safe. So she's talking about putting it into a box. The boys laughed. "You will never learn baseball," said Tom. "Now can we please have our bases and home plate back?" "You sure can," said Amelia Bedelia. Amelia Bedelia went inside. She looked at home plate. "Now what kind of a home would use a plate like that?" she said. "But it isn't polite to return an empty plate. I will have to do something." Amelia Bedelia looked at the cookies. "That's it," she said. Amelia Bedelia piled home plate with cookies. "Here you are, fellows," she said. Oh, look at all those cookies. What do you think? Are the boys going to be excited to see those cookies? The boys quickly emptied home plate. "Those are the best cookies I ever ate," said Jimmy. "Maybe Amelia Bedelia will never learn to play baseball," said Tom, "but she sure can cook." "Hooray for Amelia Bedelia! Hooray for her cookies!" shouted the boys. Then the boys went on their way. And Amelia Bedelia went in to bake. That cookie jar was empty again. The end. That was Play Ball, Amelia Bedelia. So they kept saying that Amelia Bedelia would never learn to play baseball. I think she'll get the hang of it. They just have to explain the rules to her in a different way. Sometimes people learn differently. And Amelia Bedelia, she learns differently. You just got to use different words. That was Play Ball Amelia Bedelia.